Hello guys, this is Alexi with Rock and Roll Tennis Camps, and today I want to talk about returns. And I'm not talking about returns when somebody serves you a cream puff and you can just hit your normal ground strokes back. There's no really special technique for that. What I'm talking about today is the serve that comes with significant power, where you're gonna have to modify your swing slightly to actually come up with a entirely different approach to hitting those fast coming balls. So let's divide it into three components. So first of all is gonna be ready position, second one footwork, and last the swing itself. So let's start with the ready position. So if you remember when we talked about forehand take back, I mentioned that your ground stroke when you get in a rally will be on a default forehand. So your right hand is still going to be on the default forehand. However, your left hand, instead of being on the neck like it's on a ground stroke rally, it's already going to be here. On the returns, we're going to take it a step further because we're going to be pressed for time. So we're going to cut that step out of our preparation. So you'll have two hands already on the racket, so you can quickly switch. So you're ready on the forehand, so not a problem when it goes to the forehand, but if it goes to the back and you're already halfway there, you just switch one hand and you're gonna return. All right, so you can't do it on the angle, which is I do it like this, and a lot of people do it on the both WTA and ATP, or I guess you could do it like Novak. He does it more straight. He's still on the forehand grip, so it just turns his wrist over more. All right, so that's the ready position. That's pretty straightforward. You're ready, default forehand. Okay, now let's talk about footwork. So the footwork is going to consist of three separate stages. So very important that all of those stages are closely connected to the server. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna sync yourself to the frequency of a server. All right, so I'll now describe how each one. Hope everybody's okay. So each one of those phases of your feet closely ties to your opponent's serve motion. So here it is. So your first one. So here's your stance. You widen low. You're already fully turned forward. So no standing straight up. You're already in athletic position. So here, opponent tosses the ball. You take a one step forward. So here it is. Opponent tosses the ball. You take a step forward. They hit the ball. You do a split step. So what you could do, that's also correct. I don't do it like that, but that's right. You can just wait until they hit the ball and just step as they hit the ball. But that split step needs to be forward. So in the other case, my first example, the way I personally do it. So ready position, toss goes in the air, step, split step when they hit the ball. So those are the first two. So again, ready position, toss goes in the air, they hit the ball, a split step. At this point, it's basically going to be exactly as the volley, because if serve comes fast, you're only going to have time to do one step, and one step only. So which means from this position, you'll lunge open stance one way, or you'll lunge open stance the other way. That's literally all you're going to have time for. So, which is why we need to use those outside. Like you do not want to put this foot down, close stance. Absolutely not. That would be disastrous. You're not gonna get that many shots, and then you're gonna lose your ability to customize yourself to returns. So it'll be basically a guessing game. So that's the footwork. So footwork is split step, one, toss, split step as they hit, and then you have a forward. So it's basically always moves forward. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the footwork basically creates a little counter momentum to the fast ball, so that the ball doesn't tilt you backwards. Now, the last but certainly not least is your arm. If this is my regular ground stroke, so this is where I take it for my forehands. For returns, it will be half that. Because again, you're gonna have very limited time. If that ball goes really fast and you take it, racket this far, it's gonna fly right by your contact point very easily. So think of it like this. Return is basically in the same family of shots as volleys. So those are shots we use incoming power against the opponent. So return is the same thing. So the power is already on the ball. So all we need to be is to be ready and redirect it. Short beginning, and you could do, if a good enough shot, you can do a full landing. But a lot of times you'll go into short beginning into vertical landing just to make it a little bit safer. So underlying thing about the returns though, those shots we want to make. We don't want to go for too much and miss. We just want to start the rally. We want to get in the rally and make the opponent play. So use that power. Don't go for screamers. Our job is to get the point started. So we prepare with the feet, we prepare with the arm, we redirect that power back, let them beat us in a rally. All right. So those are your three things. Leave a comment if you want me to answer your question, make a video just for you. With that being said, go rock the courts.